I sat for the exam in November of '03, which worked out well for me because I did not start working until 2 weeks beforehand. At the time, I should probably pause. Am I allowed to say like the name of the firm or anything like that?
Absolutely. I think it's okay.
This is where your editing software really comes into play. At the time, I was working for Deloitte, and their policy, at least in the Atlanta office, was not to allow us to start until after busy season, and then after the fall busy season had ended. And so my entire STAR class began on, I think, right around October the 20th, something like that. And so I had about, when I finished grad school in August until really, until the end of October, I could really just kind of focus in and study for the exam, and was able to do that with only a couple of weeks really of work prior to sitting for the exam. Last pencil and paper exam.
I was going to ask you that question. So I've been asking some others, what advice would you give, but I don't think it's necessarily applicable anymore, but tell us what your advice would be.
No, I would say I was fortunate. I received a scholarship and was able to take Becker, which is a review course. I think to the extent that anyone can take a review course for an exam of this nature, it's certainly in their best interest. It's advisable to do so because it helps you, the amount of material that is out there that is presented to you is so vast. You need someone to help you narrow it and focus your study, particularly if you are working, because it's incredibly difficult to go to work all day long and then come in and then try to study, especially if you're going to study way more information that is actually going to be tested on the exam.